Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Aisha binti Ismail. My number matric is 3EC060773. I'm from 3H.
My name is Shazana Zifah binti Sharif Rizal. My matric number is DEC 2024-060032 and I'm from DEC 3H.
For genre, fantasy because it involves supernatural elements such as Matilda telekinetic powers, and comedy because the film includes humorous elements, especially in Matilda interaction with quirky and funny adults. Mystery because there are elements of suspense and secret in the storyline, such as the hidden truths about Miss Honey backgrounds and her family mansion. For production details, Matilda was released on 2 August 1096 in the United States. It was directed by Danny DeVito and written by Nicholas Cousin and Robin Squiccord based on the 2008 novel Matilda by Roald Dahl. The film was produced by Danny DeVito, Michael Chamber, and Stacey Sher under the production companies Jersey Films and TriStar Pictures. The musical score was composed by David Newman, with cinematography by Stephen Kapsky and editing by Lindsay Kleinman. Filming took place in various locations across California, including Pasadena and Whittier. Matilda has a runtime of approximately 98 minutes. It was produced in the United States, is entirely in English, with an estimated budget of $3.6 million. The film earned about $30.5 million at the US box office.
Matilda Wormwood is an intelligent little girl who is consistently neglected and mistreated by her father Harry and her mother Zinnia. Matilda's father worked as a dishonest used car salesman. Matilda also suffers from her older brother's bullying. From a very young age, Matilda seeks refuge in books and learning to read on her own, and visiting the local library. Along the way, she discovered the hidden talent that is telekinetic power, which allows her to move objects with her mind. When she finally goes to Crancham Hall Elementary School, Matilda meets her kind and perceptive teachers, Miss Jennifer Honey, who instantly recognizes her brilliance. However, the school is ruled by the cruel, tyrannical headmistress, Miss Agatha Trashwood, an ex-Olympian with a penchant for horrifying punishment, such as locking children in the chalky Iron Maiden, throwing them out windows, and forcing them to eat enormous chocolate. At home, Matilda pulls mischievous, harmless pranks on her father, that is, including glue at her father's head and exploding the TV using her telekinetic powers. At school, Matilda used her newfound powers to stand up to Miss Trashwood, particularly after her fellow student plays a prank that leads Matilda to little light. Miss Honey shares her tragic backstory to Matilda. Trashwood, after moving into her late father's house, abused her and stole her inheritance. With Matilda's help, Miss Honey and Matilda break into Trashwood's home to retrieve personal items and cherished doll. Matilda practices and enhances her powers even more, outsmarting Trashwood, and eventually stages a dramatic telekinetic chatbot message, framing the spirit of Miss Honey's father, which terrifies Trashwood into fleeing the school forever. Cast and character. Main character: Mara Wilson as Matilda Wormwood, a genius child with telekinetic abilities and the film protagonist. Wormwood family. Danny DeVito as Harry Wormwood, Matilda fathers. Rhea Perlman as Zinnia Wormwood, that's Matilda's mother. Brian Levinson as Michael Wormwood, Matilda's brother. Cranshaw Hall School. Amber Davids as Miss Jennifer Honey. Pam Ferris as Miss Agatha Trunchbull. Kiami Davile as Lavender. Jacqueline Strangers as Amanda Tripp. Jimmy Carr as Bruce Bogrotter. Kira Spencer Hazers as Hortensia. Jean Spiegel Howard as Miss Purps. Marion Dugan as Cookie.
For setting, it has two options. First, place setting. The Wormwood house, a cultured and loud suburban home, where Matilda is ignored and mistreated by her parents. Miss Trunchbull house, a dark, creepy mansion filled with heavy furniture and shadows, once owned by Miss Honey's father. 2. Time setting. Present time. The story is set in a time similar to the 19th, around when the film was released. The world looks modern, with TVs, cars, and schools that reflect the late 20th century. For the plot, Matilda Wormwood is a brilliant and kind little girl who is ignored and mistreated by her neglectful and abusive parents. She teaches herself to read at an early age and develops a love for books. When she finally gets to attend school, she best friends her kind-hearted teacher, Miss Honey, but face a new adversary in the cruel headmistress, Miss Trunchbull. As Matilda becomes more confident, she discovers she has telekinetic powers, the ability to move objects with her mind. She used this power to stand up against the injustice around her, protect her classmates, and ultimately defeat Miss Trunchbull. In the end, Miss Honey adopts Matilda and they live happily together in a safe and loving home.
Value of the movie. The power of knowledge and education. Matilda's insatiable curiosity and love for reading highlight the transformative power of education. Despite her neglectful parents, she seeks solace into books, which empower her negative and overcome life challenge. Second, standing up against injustice. The film emphasizes the importance of courage in confronting. Matilda defends against the tyrannical Miss Trunchbull and her support for her purse demonstrate that standing up for what's right can lead to positive change. 3. The value of kindness and empathy. Matilda's relationship with Miss Honey showcase the impact of kindness and empathy. The bond underscores the idea that love and support can foster growth and resilience even in the face of adversity. Awards. Young Star Award 1997, Best Performance by a Young Actress in a Comedy Film, Mara Wilson. Syndicate Lion Audience Award 1996, Best Director, Danny DeVito. Aulu International Children's Film Festival, Starboy Award 1997, Best Director, Danny DeVito.
For the critic, it has two options. First, positive, kindness and love. The relationship relationship between Matilda and Miss Honey highlight the importance of kindness, empathy, and support. Miss Honey became the loving figure Matilda never had, showing how love can heal and empower. Value of book and education. The movie celebrates the joy of reading and learning. Matilda's love for books encourages viewers to appreciate education and seek knowledge beyond what is taught in school. Second, negative. Cruelty and bullying. Miss Trunchbull. Miss Trunchbull, the headmistress, is a symbol of abuse of power. She bullies students, punishes them unfairly, and uses fear to control the school. Listen. The film used her character to show how dangerous it is when power is used to harm others. Lack of support for education. Matilda's family mocks her for reading and loving books. They prefer watching TV and ignore anything ancient. They said this shows how degrading education can limit a child's condition.